it's Luphisra here, and today I'll be playing Secret Files Tunguska. This is a game that I have played before, many years ago, back when I was a kid. Okay, not really a kid, like a teenager, I think. This game came out in 2006. That's what the Wikipedia says. But on Steam, if you check out the Steam page, it says it came out in 2009. Anyhow, this game is a really old game. I consider it retro. No. Because we're on a retro game spree. And I gotta be honest, even though I have played this game before, I don't remember much from this game. With the exception of the fact that I really like this game. So much that I played the entire series in one go. And that the main character's father went missing. And that's all I remember. So let's just get started. The music is very loud. Okay, so let's see the cutscene. Or the intro scene. And since this is a really old game, it's not completely full screen, unlike modern day games, as you can tell. But that's not a huge problem. They probably optimized the game when they released it for Steam, you know? So that it could run on modern computers, which I appreciate. Yeah, this is our father. Like the main character's father anyways. And someone sneaks into, I don't know, his house or his apartment. Could be his office, I think. And probably kidnaps him. Day! Hello, Mr. Lucas. Welcome to the stream. I just started, so you didn't miss much at all. How's your day, by the way? What time is it? Because it's evening for me. What's he doing? Okay, it feels like he's using like telekinesis or some kind of magic power to make him pass out. And that's Nina, which is the main character. It's been well, thank you. It's currently 9:28 p.m. So you're about 2 hours after me.
Dad? What's going on here? Dad? The door was wide open, chaos all over the place, and my father has vanished without a trace. I hope nothing has happened to him. I'd better start looking for him.
She sounds a lot younger than I remember. Like, I know I said I don't remember much from this game, but I thought she sounded older. Well, maybe because I played it like a long time ago. Back then I was much younger. But now that I'm older, so she sounds like a kid to me. Probably because I work with kids and teenagers, so that's why. Land from down under, aka Australia, aka the beta server of the world. And also the most dangerous country in the world. I mean, not really, but all the animals, the creatures, the gigantic spiders.
My father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad.
Obviously, it got ransacked. Duh.
My father was never the...
Okay.
All these files and records have been thrown out over the floor.
Don't forget the plants and the sun.
Have been Daddy.
Yeah.
I was in a great hurry to find
Like,
something.
it's probably a great place, but I'm so terrified of, like, spiders and insects and whatnot that I'll probably never go to Australia. I don't want to go to my bathroom and encounter a gigantic spider or a snake or whatever.
Looks like there's a coin missing here.
Okay, I need to find a
The
coin.
note says, and the prince said to the princess, whether vertical, horizontal, or in both main diagonals, make sure that there is never a repeat within a line. Does that have something to do with the coins?
That is a puzzle, isn't it? That is a puzzle. Can I look at the window? I cannot.
The radiator is lukewarm.
Radiator is lukewarm. Actually quite safe, honestly. I just meme about it a lot.
Academy of Science. I think that was for...
It still terrifies me, though.
Made in the 50s or 60s.
I'm just a scaredy cat, okay? I'm just a scaredy cat, that's why. I can take this. What's that? Oh, a bowl. I need to find a coin. And yeah, very stiff walking. Remember, this game came out many years ago. So, not the most modern, smooth graphics.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work. I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
Oh, I got one.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work.
I
think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
I gotta grab an instruction manual or something.
All these files and records have been thrown out over the floor.
Okay.
Somehow I have a real bad feeling. Maybe it would be better to ask the police what I should do.
Oh, the police. Is there a phone here? Oh, phone. Where I live, the only spiders you mostly see inside a house are homeless ones.
Hello?
The tiny ones or the big, hairy
Got to
ones?
send someone here right away. My father has disappeared without a trace.
Since when?
No idea. I wanted to see him at work, but he wasn't there. Instead, the place looks like it's been ransacked.
Is your father suicidal or mentally unstable?
What? No, of course not.
Sorry, we can't do anything then. Adults can only be reported missing if their lives are in danger or if there are extraordinary circumstances.
But this is an extraordinary circumstance.
Keep calm. I'm sure your father had something important to take care of and we'll get in touch soon. Don't worry.
Something important to take care of? Hello? Did you listen to anything I said? It looks like there was an earthquake.
She's me.
Do you think he created this chaos?
Yes, what the fuck? What's that explanation?
Like I said, I can't do anything for you. Sorry.
Great. Thanks for nothing. You are a big help. What do I have to do? Send them 2 fingers first for them to get their butts in gear?
I like her. But seriously, though, I don't agree that. I mean, I don't think it's only...
Coming out of the office? It's not the stuff Daddy listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt her, but I don't think adults can't be reported missing, though. That's not a thing, is it? Because anyone can go missing. It doesn't matter if they're adult or a kid.
There's an index card with Max Gruber written on it.
Okay, so jumping spiders are safe. Daddy long legs and the big hair one you're thinking of is an outside spider called tarantula. You can pick it up. It's very chill like a cat. All spiders are terrifying to me, and I will stay far, far away from them. Okay, the ones that are called daddy long legs where we're from is the really tiny ass one, but has long legs. That one I can kill pretty easily, but okay, luckily for me, I stay in Singapore. The only time I've seen a big hairy spider was when I was a kid, and it's only once and never again. It's not common here, thank God. Because I hate spiders more than I hate lizards. Like, I still hate lizards and insects, but it's like lizards, I can still be like, just stay at the corner of that wall. Don't come near me. I'm not gonna bother you. You can still eat the insects for me. Spiders? Never. Aloha goes the Aussie. Never visit Australia then. Yeah. I just mentioned earlier that I probably never visit Australia. I'm scared of spiders and snakes and everything.
Seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard.
Can I turn off the light from here? There's an aloe vera, I think, plant.
There's an oily liquid dripping off of it. It burbles quietly. It burbles quietly.
It burbles quietly.
A list of local pizza delivery services, information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood, a guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing. As far as I can tell, nothing interesting.
Probably terrified of spiders, honestly. Just burn down the house at times, I would. Yeah, just spiders, no. If Dementors were real, okay, or if what was that thing again? Like the creature in Harry Potter is not a Dementor, but if they exist, and it would show my fear, it would be a gigantic spider like Ron, okay, or a gigantic cockroach, like insects. I'm terrified of insects and spiders and anything creepy crawly, anything with more than 4 legs. I'm terrified of. Oh, if they have many legs or if they have no legs. Because I'm afraid of snakes too. So, yeah, anything more than 4 legs or no legs at all. No, I don't like them.
This one's locked.
Of course, locked. I have keys.
I don't have a key for it.
Of course you don't. Yeah. Okay. This game came out a bit earlier than Gray Matter, so it's
On
the
this
graphics
list are
definitely
names
shows the
of
time.
employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kalenkov. Office 5. In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
Max Gruber, who's outside, I need to get his attention.
King of the dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
Thank goodness they're extinct. Guess they are terrifying.
Something here is not right. And before I know where and how Daddy is, I am not leaving this place.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she's a teenager. Because like I said, I don't really remember much from this game. And in my memory, I thought she was older. And especially from like her picture, like the cover art and everything, I thought she was older. But she sounds like a teenager. I can go up the stairs. Oh.
I'll squeeze a bit of this oily, slimy liquid into the bowl.
What do I need that for, though? Oh.
They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work. And now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it.
Okay.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work.
Don't know how to work that.
All these files and records.
Okay, can I use the computer? I cannot. There's no books or anything I can check out.
All the I don't want to take it along, and besides, I don't have the foggiest idea what I should do with it.
There's a
Note says
puzzle.
in the- I don't want...
Maybe I need to find the missing coin, I think. Oh, there's something on the floor.
A photo of Daddy on one of his expeditions. Written on the back is 1958, Vladimir Kalenkov. And I've seen the photo before. But who was the other guy in the photo? And why was the photo torn up? I'll glue it into my diary. It might be important somehow.
Okay, chaos. Berlin Museum. Nina wanted to meet her father in his office, so all she finds when she gets there is terrible chaos. What happened here? Berlin Museum. A photo of Nina's father doing one of his expeditions. The writing on the back of the photo says 1958. Vladimir Kalenkov and was originally an expedition participant in the picture, but who? And why was the photo torn up? Something important to know.
If I turn the valve now, I'll ruin the whole floor.
Oh. I have to turn it off then.
The radiator is lukewarm.
There's also no music in this game. At least not in this part. It's just quiet. I don't know why.
The map shows a section of Siberia. No idea why my father hung it up here.
Siberia. Siberia. Can I call anybody else?
No, I'm not gonna take this "your father has to be dead before we'll look for him" crap again. All the...
Okay, I can't do anything else here. I looked at everything. Okay. Oh, there's a flask there.
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis. I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work. I haven't... I think this is where the rock samples undergo the...
Okay, I need an instruction or something. She doesn't know what to do with it.
A list of local pizza delivery services. Information about the upcoming construct... It burbles quietly.
This place is locked.
The door seems to be blocked from...
I would have just kicked the door. I can go this side. I didn't know that. Oh, and there's things to look at here too. Let me take a look at that. Did I look at it already? I don't remember.
On this list are the names...
Yeah, I did. Plan.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date, considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation.
Okay. Let's go over here then.
I hear noises coming from the statue. It looks like someone's in there. There's a hidden door.
Okay, what's going on? Who the hell are you?
Eddie, what are you doing in here?
Miss Nina, are they still here?
Who? What? Who?
Still here? Who?
They came. I couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic. I had to hide. And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating.
Aliens.
They speak, but these voices in my head, hundreds of voices.
Eddie,
Aliens.
have you been drinking again?
No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Well, at least not a lot.
At least not a lot. You shouldn't be drinking at all.
I could feel them. I wasn't imagining things, believe me. Those black capes, with those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
It's okay, Eddie. Just come out of there and calm down. The poor guy's nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit.
But hey, he dropped the key.
Hard to believe that a dino with horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good idea to count on it.
Well, it's extinct, so you can't count on it at all.
The diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. When I look at the description of the effects, the theory seems very plausible.
Okay. Got the key. Can I use it on this box?
What luck! The key fits. I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
Ah, and I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
What? Hold on just a sec.
Hello, you're Nina Kalenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
Well, he's
I wanted
gone.
to see him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say about it?
That's
He's gone.
exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
I have
Someone
a
took him, maybe.
suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Way to rely on you. Oh, so. It's bothering me a little bit. Hold on. Okay, wait. Did I talk to him? Okay, I can talk to him.
My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
I know you're renovating.
No, but
But he mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
you don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
Of course you are. Sorry. Okay, let's talk
Notice
about
anything
our
out of the
father.
ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences? Was my father behaving differently than usual?
No, not really. We haven't seen much of each other in the last couple of days. I was under a lot of stress, and he seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance. The caretaker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? Well, you know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something, and combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
Yeah, because you're
I'll just
completely
keep
useless.
looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you need help, I'll be here.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I can't explore his area. So, where's Eddie? Who are you?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky. I'm leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalenkov. I called you.
Well, well. So I hear you're
Why do I think he's so suspicious?
Yeah, I arrived here and wanted to see my father. He said he'd still be at the museum. And when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar and it looked like a bomb had hit his office. I'm really worried. Thanks for coming. Do you have any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I don't even know your father, but we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Do you think something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
I thought the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks. And if you have something to do with
I know
it,
he's
then
like
come
dressed
up
like
with
the
it.
typical
I'll
like
find out sooner or later.
inspector,
Hello?
but
I called the
still
police. Well,
he's
more like,
suspicious.
I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things. I'm not fooled by such things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a detective.
Yeah, all right, I get it. You're a really clever guy.
No, he is
If you
starting
find
to look
something
really
out, you'll
stupid
let
to
me know
me.
right away, right?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
Strange guy, this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the
I don't
friendliest of his
trust
profession.
him.
But
Like, why is the
maybe you have to
detective
be like that in
alone? I
his
don't think a
job.
detective
Yeah,
should come alone
could
to
be.
the crime scene.
The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I believe you too.
Thanks.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you,
That's really nice.
just check and see if your father has already got home. He might be worried already and is gonna sentence you to 2 weeks without allowance because you're late.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, I won't be back at the office until this evening, but please come by or call me. If your father is back, then we'll have something to celebrate. If not, then maybe I can do something for you.
Okay, I will do that.
See you tomorrow, and good night.
Good night.
And sleep well.
You too.
You suddenly went really quiet just now, but it's okay. So, do you head home? And someone comes by. No, someone's following me.
Hello?
She's not very smart, is she? If she suspects someone's in the
Dad?
house and she just
Are you home?
comes in. Like, if it was me, I would have grabbed a weapon or something. Just in case. Yeah, an idiot. That's what she is, an idiot.
Oh God, my head's gonna explode. Oh hell. Someone's been at work here too. First his office and now his apartment? What has my father gotten himself into? I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious.
At least you know you need to be more careful. I should remember that she's a teenager. I should remember that she's the teenager.
I hope no one's expecting me to read that.
What's this?
Oh, the book has a lock. And apparently it's not a book at all, but some sort of chest well disguised in the cover of a book that no one would willingly pick up.
That's smart, actually.
There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through.
I need a magnet or something.
Looks like it hasn't been slept in. Apparently my father hasn't been to bed yet.
If he was home, He would have seen you lying there and he wouldn't have just left you there.
It's unbelievable how little clothing men need to get through life.
Files?
There probably won't be anything else worth finding. Looks like the burglar was very thorough. Documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing. Yummy. Cold pizza with stinky tuna fish.
Okay. Salt shaker. I don't know why I need that, but I'll grab that anyways.
The antenna is broken off and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt I'll hear anything other than a steady static hiss.
Okay.
There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty. Please.
Oops. Sorry. I didn't mean to skip
Password
through her
protected.
conversation.
Think, Nina, think. One.
Oh, one. It's 1 to 5. Oh my god, okay.
There's a dentist's appointment on one. The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work. The key to the motorcycle, mine and Dad's apartment, and a few whose functions may remain a mystery forever. The chest is...
Okay. You can grab the pencil. Okay, never mind. Portable cassette player.
Even with my slender fingers, I can't get in there.
Something there, I think.
There's something in between the planks.
Of course there is. Okay, nothing else I can look at in this room. So let's go to the other room first.
All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove and a bicycle spoke. Not exactly a spectacular profit.
Hail.
Oh, the handle just came off.
And why are you standing in place? Oh, the museum. I don't want to go anywhere yet.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from that, I do have my motorcycle. I can move more quickly with it. The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump.
Well then.
That leads to the sewer system. The stench is coming out of every opening.
Ew. Gross. Okay, let's look at this.
A box full of junk that is practically screaming that I'm going to find something inside that'll be useful to me at some point.
Good, she's smart. Take all these items. Oh, the spoke. Can I use that as an antenna? Or to grab stuff? I can go try it out.
Got it! A cassette. That's weird. Was it left there deliberately, or did it just happen to fall in there by accident?
No idea. And also on the tank. Wait, can I take the thing on the tank?
There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through. Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there.
I need a magnet, don't I? Okay, never mind.
This thing is ready for the junkyard, and the headphones are missing too.
Okay, fine.
The antenna is broken off, and there's no tape cassette inside.
Okay, wait.
The first and last on the car. A fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld. And finally, the guardians of my work.
What? What's that? Some
First
kind
and
of code?
fourth of the car.
Dad, sometimes you were just off your rocker.
The first and last on
First
the
and
car.
last on the car.
Fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld. And finally, the guardians of my work.
What? What's that? Some kind of code? Dad, sometimes you were just off your rocker.
I don't know how to figure that out, though. Guardians of his work. Opening to the underworld. Open to
That
the
leads to
underworld.
the sewer system. The stench is coming out of every opening.
It's not this one? I'll be damned. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the museum first, since I don't know what to do here. Where's there a girl
The
sleeping
little girl
outside?
looks sad.
Who's sleeping outside the museum?
Hello?
What are you doing here all alone? Did you sleep here or something?
Who are you?
My name is Nina. And yours?
Oh, hello, Nina. I'm Lisa.
So tell me, did you really spend the night here?
Yes?
Why? Don't you have a home?
Yeah, but I was scared.
To go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble for sure. My bike is broken, and Dad's camera, too.
And that's why you spent the night out here in the cold? How did that happen?
I was playing here in front of the museum, and then suddenly...
So she recorded something, I think.
I didn't exactly know why, but I just wanted to hide in the bushes. And then suddenly, there were these strange men in black costumes. So I sat there in the bushes, and suddenly I got even more scared. I just wanted to get away. Then on accident, I pushed the button on the camera. There was a bright flash, and the men turned around. They looked at me, but
But what?
they didn't have faces. It was so awful, and then I just ran away. I ran and ran as fast as I could. And then I realized that I had lost my camera, and so I had to go back. Luckily, those creepy men weren't there anymore. And I found the camera again, but it didn't work anymore. And since my bike was broken too, I didn't dare go home. Will you help me? Will you come home with me? Or can I live with you?
No.
Better not. But I'll help
I
you
don't want to
fix
be
this
kidnapper or
You
anything.
have to promise me that you'll go home right away. Your parents are probably worried to death.
Okay, good.
What's up with the bike?
I think I ran over some stupid shard of glass at the construction site, and now I have a flat. And to top it off, the bike was brand new, and my mother made sure to tell me to take extra good care of it, because we don't have much money, you know, and we can't afford a new bike.
Don't worry. You don't need to buy a new bike just because you have a flat. I can take a look at it. And your camera, too.
Would you do that for me? You're so nice. But do you even know how?
Of course.
I can
no
try.
problem. Give it to me.
I don't know. What if you can't fix things so good? Fix the bike first. If you can do that, then I'll give you the camera. It was really expensive, and if you break it even more...
Yeah, I understand. I gotta prove myself first. Okay, good. Then we'll start with the tire. This photo is my only hope for a hot lead. So there's nothing left for me to do but start fixing the tire.
Okay.
Show me your camera.
Fix my bike first.
You're really stubborn.
Yeah, my mom says that all the time.
She's right. See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course. Don't you worry.
Let's look at the bike. What's wrong with the
Have to
bike?
remove the tube.
To remove the tube. Okay, got the tube. Glue.
Since I don't have anything to use as a patch, I'd better not put glue on the tube.
Oh, I don't have anything as rubber.
No idea if the rubber glove will work as a makeshift patch. In any case, just stuffing it into the tire won't work.
I need to cut it. I need to cut it. Okay, you know what? You wait here. I'll go inside
The
and see.
museum is closed, and Max said he wouldn't be back until sometime in the evening.
Ah,
I
fine.
guess I'll just have to be patient until then.
Cut the rubber. Rubber. Guess I have to go home to do that. You wait here for me. Wait, hold on. Do I have anything else I can look at here? Yes, I can pick up yellow shards. I don't know what. Okay, shard yellow. Cut.
This must have broken off one of the lights at the construction site.
Okay.
The tube is definitely busted. There's air coming out somewhere. I should find out where it's coming from.
Where should it's coming from?
Two angry-looking saurian creatures. Both of them look as if they are watching over the museum's entrance.
Okay. I can go back and see if my bike has anything I could take, so let's go do that.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from...
Okay, fine.
Without the grip, it's hard to carry. Some colleagues of mine would say that's not possible. That won't work. You can't do it like that.
A few of the rungs are broken. It looks as if someone climbed up here.
Okay. The embassy. First and last on the car. Fourth of the openings at the entrance of the underworld. And finally, Guardians of work. So 2 at Guardians, then. First and last of the car. The first is a B, and then last is a 3. Or if it just numbers, it's 2 and 3. Right, 2 and 3. And then how many circles are there on this?
That leads to the sewer system.
1. Okay, wait. I need to actually count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 divided by 4. Okay. It's a 4. So the password is 2, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 2. Maybe.
Password protected. Think, Nina, think. 2, 3, 4, 2. No wonder Dad tape recorded the code. No one would be able to find the password very quickly.
Okay, let's look at this.
You're not supposed to read other people's email. Then again, extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures. So let's start snooping around. There are only 2 emails in the inbox. One about boosting performance and the other about women over 80. Neither of them interest me that much. The trash file is empty. But there's an email to ok@nms.de in the sent file. Subject, Tunguska. Could be interesting. I'll just go ahead and open it.
Hello, Oleg. Haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm doing well again.
It's voiced
It took me
over.
quite some
Nice.
time to come to terms with the whole thing. To answer your question, it's been a long time since I've thought about that.
And honestly, I'm rather happy about it. I underestimated those guys once already, and my wife paid with her life.
I swore back then to drop the subject for once and for all. Please don't take offense, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But now that you're living nearby again, we can meet in person. I would like to see you again.
Don't tell me Oleg is
Get
the
in
one
touch
that
and let me know when and where
kidnapped
would
him?
be convenient. Vladimir Kalenkov.
Dad underestimated these guys and my mother paid with her life? What did he mean by that? She died in a car accident. I really need to contact this Oleg. Maybe he knows something that can help me out.
So I need to call this Oleg guy, who apparently is living nearby. So probably easier to find him or something. Okay.
The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch. That's the email.
Hello, Oleg. To answer your
sorry.
question, and I would
Yeah, I don't need you to read that again. My bad.
There's a dentist's appointment on one.
I need the paper.
The 3 golden rules. An old bicycle spoke. The chest is secured with a...
Old hairpin trick won't work. Can I not get a piece of paper to...
Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the walls. But then again, beggars can't be choosers.
Okay. Do I use the pizza on the fish tank? No, I do not. Of course not. Why would I?
There probably won't be anything.
Yeah, nothing I can take from there. Not that she's letting me anyways.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look.
What's with the tire? I guess I can't really get the tire stuff.
A whole pile of cigarette butts. Looks like there was a chain smoker at work here. On top of that, my father is such a strict non-smoker, he even banned smoking anywhere on the property.
So someone was here smoking.
The storage compartment in the seat is locked.
Oh. Got a key.
The storage compartment is open now. My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both before they get swiped. This thing has all the bells and whistles. You can even play Orion Squad 1 with it.
No idea what that is.
Dark blue and very cool.
I can't claim that the sun is really blinding me, and I'm not at all in the mood to be very cool at the moment. Since I don't have anything to use as a patch, I'd better not put glue on the tube.
No idea if the rubber glove will work as a makeshift patch. In any case, just stuffing it into the tire won't work.
Can I not cut it up? What do I do with stuff?
the museum is closed, and Max said he wouldn't be back until sometime in the evening. I guess I'll just have to be patient until then.
Okay.
My father has worked hard for months on the exhibition of the rulers of long ago. Hopefully I'll find him again soon, and hopefully he's doing well.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I got so many items I can't use.
The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work.
What's a yellow shard for? Do I cut something with it?
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it.
I'm confused.
Since I...
Yeah, I'm confused. Did I not use this on...
There's a grate on top. The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through.
Do I need a magnet or something? Let me save first. Hold on. Okay. And then I look this up a little bit because I'm confused. As I said, I don't remember anything from this game except that the father disappears. So let me just look it up. Okay. There's a universal hit system. Berlin. Apartment. Very small. Okay. Hold on, I'm checking the hint system. Universal hints. Or just a guide. Give me a sec while I look it up. I'm a bit lost. Okay. Combine. Tube in the bucket. How am I supposed to know that?
I'll hold the tube underwater and see where the bubbles come out. So I found the hole and marked the spot.
All smart. Okay.
No idea if the rubber... Since I don't have...
Okay.
So now I've smeared glue on the glove. Hopefully this stuff won't dry too quickly.
Okay, that's what you're supposed to do.
Hopefully the glove will withstand the pressure. I can't think of a better alternative right now.
Okay, so this is what we do. Now let's go fix the bike.
Hello, I'm back again.
Oh, hello, Nina.
I patched the hole in the tube.
I never would have thought it.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you don't exactly look like you could do something like
She's saying you look dumb.
Thanks a lot. I'm a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah, so? You still don't look like you could fix a bike.
I'll just take that as a compliment. And now that I've proved myself worthy, I can fix your camera too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here, take it.
See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I promise.
This digital camera doesn't work. I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix it. I still hope I can get a few significant photos from it.
Did you not charge or something? I have to be able to get parts from this thing. Let's just go back home first.
This digital camera doesn't work.
Okay.
There are batteries in here. Maybe they still work. I'll leave the portable cassette player here, though. I don't want to schlep around any unnecessary junk.
I cheated on this a little bit.
What do you know? It works after all. The batteries were just dead. Now I'm curious to see what the pictures show. They're all pictures of Lisa. But here, Two little figures in black robes. Too bad you can't see the faces, but then Eddie could have been right. Maybe I should go talk to him again.
Black figures. So we need to find out more about them. Let's go back to the little girl and give the camera back to her. And this game's teaching me that I need to look at everything that I have in my inventory even.
Here, I fixed your camera.
Really? Cool, you really did it. You're great, thanks.
Don't mention it.
Here, just for that, I'll give you my lucky charm. It's a little magnet in the shape of a hamster. We hang it on our microwave at home, but I think you should have it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now get going. Your parents are probably worried sick about you. Unfortunately, I can relate to that all too well right now.
Hey, go home. It's been a long time. You know what? Back home.
I'll try to draw the key up the side of the glass using the magnet. Got it.
And we use the key to open this box.
My father's address book. That could help me out. And a little note attached to a ribbon. Let's see if this Oleg is in there. The one who wrote the email to Daddy. Oh, here. Oleg Kambursky. He even lives close by. Maybe I should just pay him a little visit.
Awesome.
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an Oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle, an amethyst. My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
No idea what it means, but you can go see Vladimir. I mean, not Vladimir. Oleg. Oleg.
So here we are. Hopefully that's the Oleg that my father wrote the email to.
And hopefully he knows something that can be helpful. I haven't really been able to find out much yet.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you Oleg Kambursky?
Yeah. Why?
I'm Nina Kalenkov.
Yeah? And?
Yeah, okay. You know my father, Vladimir Kalenkov.
Why are you stumbling over your words so much?
I don't know any Vladimir Kalenkov. And now, if you'll excuse me, please.
Phooey. That wasn't very successful. I hope for the biggest break in the search for my father, and that guy doesn't even let me speak. Did I say something wrong? Or exactly the right thing?
You said something. I mean, he gave you all the time to speak. You just didn't speak very well.
A sweet little food bowl for our furry friends. I'm finally gonna get rid of this stinky stuff. And the cute little fuzzball will probably even like it. Heads can get in and out through that thing.
Okay.
I wouldn't know who to call, and even if I did know who to call, why am I paying exorbitant basic rates for my cell phone if I don't use it?
She has a point. Let's spy on him.
The guy is hectically making phone calls. Does that have something to do with my visit? If only I were a fly on the wall in his office.
If only.
Oleg is still on the phone, and he's not exactly leaving the impression that he's relaxed. Looks like this Kambursky guy is a hobby gardener. Even his garden hose is green. Now I can tape my cell phone almost everywhere. The cell phone's camera function is on, a rare example of the European roaming dictaphone. Now I just need to somehow lure the cat into the kitchen.
How? By taking the pizza? Lure it into the kitchen.
I've reinforced the opening of the bag with the bucket's handle. Just a little more tape around it. Yeah, that should do it.
Oh, catch a butterfly? Hmm. What should I do?
A makeshift brailer.
What's a brailer?
Pets can get in and out through that thing.
I'll save. Don't really know what that does. Oh, I need to use a salt shaker on the pizza.
That should make our little pussycat real thirsty. Wonderful, it worked! Oleg is still on the phone, and the cat will be drinking for a while, and hopefully recording the conversation. I love it when a plan comes together.
Awesome. Cat's not out yet. Oh. Spy on it again.
cat recorded the conversation. Now I just need to get her out of the house again.
Do I need to distract her or something?
Pets can get in and out through that thing. I don't imagine he'll open the door again when he sees me.
How do I distract the guy?
The cat recorded the conversation. Now I just need to get her out of the house again.
Hey. Can I call my cell phone? Will that work? Scare the cat into running out? And our character can't run like in Gray Matter where I can double click and the character runs. She doesn't do that. She walks very slowly.
Let's see how the cat reacts to my cell phone's vibrate mode.
At least she's smart enough to put the phone on vibrate.
Oh, great. The cat is up in the tree and my cell phone is stuck up there in a crotch of the tree. How am I supposed to get to it?
On my cell phone. The cat can just come down whenever she wants.
That could work. Wonderful. Let's see if the recording of Oleg's phone conversation gets me anywhere.
And sudden music.
Isn't here anymore. No, Tunguska wasn't mentioned, but there wasn't any opportunity to either. Yeah, I just think someone urgently needs to take care of the matter. All right, so you'll call back then. Bye.
Well, that wasn't very productive. Okay, so this is what we have. Someone should be tending to some kind of matter. I hope the matter isn't me. Besides that, something about Tunguska. There was also something in the mail for Oleg. Maybe I should ask Max about that later.
All right. Got the information that we need. Let's go back home. Or the museum, wherever.
Max Gruber said he'd be back at the museum sometime this evening. I should use the time to get some shut-eye. If my feminine intuition doesn't fail me, I could regret it if I don't.
And cutscene. The evil mastermind.
Did you get what I wanted?
Not yet. We've searched through everything but haven't found anything.
And Kalenkov?
Still nothing here either. We'll probably have to take other options into consideration.
I don't care what you do, as long as I get results. Don't disappoint me.
Yeah, so he's the evil mastermind. Fuck you.
Strange.
Stupid ass.
I feel like I'm always being followed. Even when I came home earlier, for a brief moment, I thought that I saw the face of that Konski guy in the window. Oh well, most likely it's my nerves. I hope Max heard something from my father.
I mean, your father got kidnapped and you think it's your nerves? Seriously?
Hello? Can I interrupt for a moment?
You're not interrupting. On the contrary. Have you heard from your father?
None at all.
Unfortunately not. And last night I was attacked.
Attacked? Are you hurt?
No,
not really.
Nothing to worry about. But it must be because of something important. Do you really have no idea what it could be?
No, He's been under a lot of stress in the last few days, but that's happened before. Looking back, there are plenty of ways to interpret it, but especially conspicuous? No, not really.
That's a shame. Yesterday evening you offered me your help. Does the offer still stand?
But of course. My name is Max, by the way.
Yeah, I know that.
But you know that, don't you?
Saw your name on the tag outside.
In the last few hours, I've heard the name Tunguska several times.
It was Tunguska.
Do you know anything about it?
Do you mean that Tunguska catastrophe from 1908?
Yes, could be.
At the beginning of the last century, something exploded there. The destruction must have been enormous, but even today, nobody really knows what happened back then.
Of course, no one knows what happened.
To Tunguska,
Why would
probably
they?
know that, don't you?
We never really spoke much about what he used to do. After my mother's death, he never wanted to speak about his work in Russia anymore.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was a long time ago. She was killed in a traffic accident. Shortly after that, we came to Germany. I think
this game
father
takes place in
simply wanted to
Germany.
leave all of that behind him.
And your father never spoke about his work in Russia? Didn't you ever ask him?
No. He asked me never to ask him again, and I kept my word, despite being very interested at times.
Well, I know a little more about it. In 1908, an unidentified object went down over the Siberian taiga. A huge area was completely destroyed by the shockwave and a wall of fire.
A change in quality for the recording here.
Were either hurled through the air or burnt. There were hardly any survivors.
I mean, this game is pretty old, so...
Several expeditions were started to find out the cause of this catastrophe. But despite all their efforts, no clues or any evidence was found that was at all helpful.
Of course not.
Several fantastic theories arose, from a meteorite colliding with Earth, to the appearance of an unknown type of energy, to the explosion of a spaceship. And off the top of my head, that is about everything that I can tell you on the subject. But somewhere in the archive, I still have a few articles over the Tunguska phenomenon lying around. Shall I go and get them?
Yes, that would be sweet of you. Oleg spoke about it, and I read one of my father's mails to him. There was also something about it in there. Maybe it will bring me a little further.
Okay, I just have to get a few small things done here, and then I'll have a look around the archive.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Yesterday evening, Eddie was
Hopefully we can
mumbling
find some
something about
clues or
people in
anything.
black
Yeah.
robes. I didn't take him very seriously at first, because his description was, let's say, a little
Where is
strange.
Eddie, though? I
But
want to talk to
spoke a little
him.
girl today who saw something similar last night. She even took a photo of the men in black robes. Unfortunately, there is not very much to see, but I'll certainly speak to Eddie about it again. Do you know where I can find him?
No, I have no idea. I haven't seen him all day. He's probably crept away somewhere quiet to think about it all.
You mean he's drinking again?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Of course he's drinking again.
Unless what?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? Come on out with it, tell me.
Well, if those strange men in black noticed that he was watching them...
You mean they came back?
I don't know. At the moment, I have no idea what is actually happening here.
Well, this is something we have in common. I found this piece of paper amongst my father's records. Does it tell you anything?
LA 60 AK 19 AL? That sounds like one of our exhibits. What about it?
I don't know.
idea.
That's why I'm
I
asking
was
you.
hoping that you could tell me that.
Not spontaneously, but I can go and get the item.
Sure, thank you.
The note with the description of the diadem is missing, but you just had it in your hand. Well, I don't know any more about it either.
Thanks a lot. Can I take my time to have a look at it?
Of course, but please don't forget to put it back later. Otherwise your father will tear my head off.
If he still can.
Hey, stop thinking like that. We'll find him, I promise.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll find him. Gotta be
There
hopeful.
must be an important reason why Daddy kept a piece of paper with the description of the diadem at home. But what? And what is that about the true princess? He used to call me that sometimes. Is it a message to me that I should be able to understand somehow? Think, Nina. Think quickly.
I'm feeling my oath. Let me feel my
Does the name
oath.
Oleg Kambursky.
Hello, dynamic gamer.
Kambursky? Oleg Kambursky? No, nothing. Should it?
Unfortunately, I don't exactly know that either.
That was for my friend, actually. I specifically had that sound alert for my friend
The
Andy.
things
who
out of
love
the
oats.
archive about Tunguska.
Yes,
If you know anything about me, I hate oats.
But it could take a while until I've sorted
So
the
that's specifically
No
for
problem.
Andy.
I'll
but-
wait here.
Which, by the way, do you like oats? 'Cause I don't. Yeah, it's... no. Fuck. Why did I do that? I'm stupid. I wanted to click save. Well, I gotta start over from here. Of course I did. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, that's why. Next time I'll click new save game. Where did I stop at though? So this is to sneak in to the house. What did I do to got the cat sneak into the house? Okay, yeah, salt on the pizza.
That
Well,
make our
you
little
get to see me play more of this from this area. It's, yeah.
Wonderful, it worked.
Okay.
This phone tap idea could get me a job with the Secret Service. This phone tap...
Okay, leave. Look at that again. Guy leaves.
The cat recorded the...
Okay, then I need to get him out of the house. Okay, call my cell phone. Just like me to load a game from here, of course. Of course.
Let's see how the cat...
Okay, then cat will run out. Drop my phone on the tree.
The cat...
Use this on the tree.
That could...
So how secret files been treating you? Less abstract than gray matter?
Let's see if the report of Oleg's phone conversation...
It's not as
Kalenkov.
difficult as gray matter. At least up till now. Okay. The premise of the game is pretty obvious from the get-go.
Looks like it hasn't been slept in.
Well, apparently I need to go to the museum, then she'll sleep.
Max, if...
Okay. Cutscene plays, skip that. Okay. Yeah, because the premise is Nina, who's the girl we're playing as, her father went missing. He was kidnapped.
Can I interrupt for...
But of course...
Nina.
Okay, fast forward through that conversation.
Yes.
Fast forward through that conversation. Glad I could do this because it would be so long if I have to replay it from that point without this massive fast forward.
Description of the diadem is...
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
If he's still...
Hey.
Yes, there might... And what does the name...
Come...
The things out of the ark...
Yes.
No problem.
Okay, then new save game. But yeah, it's not as difficult, and I have played this before, but I don't remember much of it, except I really liked it. I liked the series, and that the father went missing. That's all I remember. It's a very long time ago that I played it.
Let's see what we find here.
What's this?
Plaster of Paris. The text says to add water and vegetable oil and mix to achieve the desired consistency.
Does it make you feel old? Yes, a little bit.
The label is illegible, but judging from the skull and the other symbols, it must be extremely corrosive.
I mean, this game came out in 2006, like 2006. Although on Steam it says 2009. Either way, it's like over 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago. More than 15 years ago, actually. If you take the 2006, it's 19 years ago that this game came out. That wasn't when I played the game, of course. I played it when I was a teenager, but still, long time ago. I'm 30 now, so that's like half of my life ago. But you know what? I saved here for a bit. I'm gonna take a pause here because I need to go to the bathroom. So for those of you watching on YouTube, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care.